All right, for seated abductions, I got my big fabric band here. If you have the smaller elastic ones, as long as they're heavy enough, those do work perfectly fine as well. They might just pinch your skin a little bit more than these fabric ones do. When I put the band on, I want to be right above the kneecaps, and it is important that I keep this band relatively close to the knee joint. The higher this band gets up on my thighs, the easier this exercise becomes. I'm going to set my feet in a squat stance, so about shoulder width apart. And what I want to do is focus on really good posture with this exercise. So I'm going to sit up nice and tall, and I'm also going to try and lift my tailbone or tilt my pelvis forward so I'm in a nice solid starting position. As far as my hands, I can grab onto the underside of the bench. I can go hands on hips, whatever feels most comfortable for you. With that, I'm going to squeeze out against that band and try to keep that posture from falling apart. A lot of times your body wants to tuck the tailbone to help try to squeeze out on the band. You're trying to sit up tall with that tailbone lifted nice and high so that you'd really target these outer glute muscles. A lot of times in the beginning, this exercise can prove to be very difficult. So make sure to take your time with it. And if you need to take a couple of seconds in between those reps to make sure that they're nice and solid, that's perfectly fine. Another thing with these is I tend to program some pauses with that squeeze. And if you notice that your feet like to roll to the outside edge, we do want to try to avoid that. And a trick that you can use if you're finding that tough to do is pull your feet in towards the bench a little bit, get in that same good posture position. And a lot of times that can help you keep your feet flat, because whenever we're squatting, we don't want our feet to roll to the outside edge. So we don't want that to happen with this exercise either. If you have any questions on this exercise, feel free to drop a comment below.